And in this webinar, it's kind of the last one, so we'll kind of put together things we learned from modeling SketchUp, the visualizations maybe you created in V-Ray, and I'll show how I could create one larger layout file in which I would add some my graphics, the visualizations themselves, some text information, and some necessary annotations that would show, for instance, the basic dimensions or location of your design in the larger landscape. And I say this is kind of a great combination of all the things layout can offer. It will allow us to show some vector graphics work. We can create maybe like in similar programs like in CorelDRAW or Illustrator, combine it together with SketchUp output and we, and compare it, for instance, to Corel or Illustrator. At least we get this option to update our SketchUp model and always be ahead of these changes that are in this design process, right? And also, I'll show how to save this as a simple PDF file at the end, and so we could submit it for the viewing pleasure of the jury. So, where I'm gonna start with my SketchUp model, and the design is ready, the visualizations are ready. So now I have to somehow bring it inside of layout. And before that, I need to prepare it. For instance, if there are some views I would like to show, and also some sections, elevations, they first have to be created inside of SketchUp. So the first thing I would like to show this kind of bird's eye view of perspective of my sundial model. Simply prepare a view with some shadows turned on, and maybe also turn on fog. I change the distance of it a bit so I can have this foreground a bit more in focus. Right, I'll center my object like this, and I need to save it as a scene. So I'll go to Scenes dialog window. I'll quickly open these extra details, and I'll simply save it as a scene. Okay, I'll save it as a new style as well, and name it Perspective 1. So that from layout it's going to be easy to find it. And for instance, the second perspective, I could create it from more human position. So for instance, from here, turn around, change the view a bit like this, and I'll simply create it as a new scene and name it Perspective 2. All right, I'll check if it works. So I can quickly now navigate from one scene to the other. What else do I need? I need a plan view. So for that one, I'll simply go to top view. I'll turn off perspective. And for this one, I don't need fog settings. I'll turn it off. And for this one, I'll also can choose what kind of information I'm going to show about the model. So the only thing I'm going to show is going to be the camera location. I'll turn off everything else. maybe leaving just style and fog. If I try to navigate, so I create the third one and maybe simply call it plan view. So if I try to go from one view to other, it's very simple to navigate like that. So it's always good to have a sense of what kind of information you're going to show before you bring your model inside of layout. So here my fog disappeared. I'll turn it on. And if you make some updates to scenes, simply update it with this icon, update scene. So right, I have everything clearly visible. Also, usually for different kind of draftings, you need to have it in a more realistic view, as well as this kind of line style plan view. So it's useful to select it first inside of SketchUp. I'll check right now the style I'm working with is kind of a variation of architectural design too. And for instance, for this plan view, I could go ahead and select something simple like hidden line view. Right now, in these default settings for hidden line view, always we can't see any profile edges on objects. I'll go ahead and turn it on. So in this edit menu, I'll turn on profiles, and instantly you can see now I see this round shape of trees and other objects that might not be completely square. And I see that I made some updates to this style. So I click on this image to update it. And for safety's sake, I'll also click on this plan view and update that as well. So let me see. So I have perspective 1, 2, and plan view in this simplified style. What's next? What should I need? For most object draftings, you would also need to show the elevations. So for that, I'll have to create a section cut inside of SketchUp. To make it a bit easier, I'll turn off shadows for a moment. And I already have perspective turned off. I'll turn it on maybe just for a moment. And I'll create a new section cut with section plane tool. And place it kind of parallel to this face. And okay. Right now it kind of cuts a bit a part of this model. I could move it a bit further away simply by using the move tool. And looking at what position I can clearly show some important elevations. For instance, what I can see is that with this view, I can show the elevation of this base for the sundial, but for instance, I can't show what's the height of this doorway. So what I could do is rotate this section cut simply using rotate tool. I'll rotate it maybe here. So I'll place it at a bit of an angle like this. So like this, I could get a bit more information out of this section cut. And you'll see that right now I have some kind of new changes to this style. So I will update it. Maybe I'll hide. I'll update it after a moment. So I have this plan view set. Now I need to save a scene where I'm looking directly at this section cut. So to do that, I can simply click on a section cut, and with right click, you'll see there's an option called Align View. It works kind of similar in a similar way how Align View would work for, let's say, on faces. So, for instance, if I had an object that is not kind of aligned to basic modeling axis, you'll see that the problem is that I can choose any kind of standard views, but I can't show directly this face. So, in these cases, this option to align view to a face works perfectly. So, I'm going to use that for my section. So, I'll maybe just turn off perspective, click on this section cut, and align view to it. So now the elevation looks correct. The only thing is that I don't want to see this all of this section plane. I can turn it off looking at view and section planes. All right, perfect. I have the perspective set. I have the section active right now. You'll see that there's some kind of section fill thing going on here. If you don't need it, you can edit style. So at its last sub options, modeling settings, um, you can simply turn off section fill or look at view and section fill to turn it off. It looks kind of weird. I can see all these branches, but anyway, in elevation, I will change these trees to a different view later on. So I have some changes made to this style. I'm going to update them again and add the fourth scene. Simply clicking right click, add. I will go now to scenes and name this section. All right. Well, I need to test if it works correctly. So I have the plan view, uh, perspective, and perspective one. I can already can see that I wouldn't want to see section in these realistic styles. So in perspective one, I will change. I'll turn off section planes. I see that created uh, an update to the style. I'm going to update it. Perspective 2 looks okay. Plan view. Okay, and section. In that one, I want to see the section cuts and planes. So let me see why it's not active right now. Right, I'll double click to activate it. So at this moment, it will be important for me to also go to scenes dialog window, and for this and others, I'll check active section planes. So SketchUp remembers that in this particular scene, I also have the section planes active. So now it remembers that. In plan view, I'll go and turn on section plane for a moment. I'll double click to turn it off. I'll activate active section planes so it remembers that in this scene it is off, and I'll turn off section planes not to see it again. And let me see. Yeah, now in section I see. In plan view I don't see the section, and in the two remaining ones the section cut is not active. So yeah, these are that's everything I wanted to later on show in layout. Uh, I don't necessarily need shadows in these views. If I want, I can turn them on and off manually later on for layout as well. But the next part is simply save this SketchUp file and jump inside of layout. Here, I have already prepared all these pages, but for our project, I'll start from scratch. Simply with File and New, I'll choose any kind of template, for instance, A3 in landscape. And in this case, I would like the page to be at a square aspect ratio. So I'll go to File and Document Setup to change the page size. So in Paper, I can go and change, for instance, the size to be 300 by 300 millimeters. There is an option to turn on margins as well if, if it's easier for you to adjust composition, but I'll leave them off right now. And I'll close this document setups page. All right. And next on, I'd like to add some information about this page, about my project at the bottom of the page. So for that, I'll first look at layers, dialog window, where I have two layers. One is default, other one is on every page. The information about my project is something I want to repeat on each of the pages. So I'll simply click on this layer to be the active one, and I'll use this text tool. Simply click once to start typing, and here I'll write in this is the name of our project. BISEC 2022 competition. All right, and this is a kind of freestanding text that is going to appear on all of the pages. To adjust its style, I can simply go to Text Style, dialog window, and for instance, I'll change the font to something simple like Open Sans, change the size of it a bit, say to 20 points. And if I'd like to change its color, I can simply click on this small text color icon and say I'll make it a bit more uh, gray color, a bit lighter. All right, uh, that is what I have on the first page. Also, I wanted to show my name, the page number as well, and what's the name of this page I'm going to show. So what I'll do next is this time I'll choose the same text tool, but I will not click once, but I will drag to create a text field. And in it, I'm gonna first write in, for instance, simply my name. All right, and what's the page name? Right now, if I looked at pages, I see the first page is simply named page one. Um, I'll leave it at that at this moment. But to prepare a good template now for our project, what what's best to do is uh, insert an auto text in this lower field. So I'll go to the second row, and what I can do is look at this text menu, and here you'll see insert auto text, and it's a tag called page name. So if I create it, it's simple text written inside um, these brackets. And if I click anywhere, you'll see the name of the page automatically appears over here. So, for instance, I'll name this page Visualization 1. Enter, and that's that. Uh, and for instance, I can show some other info as well. I'll leave some space over here, and I'll insert the next one. So text, insert auto text. I'll show what's the page count. So I'll start with page number from all the pages that I'll show what's the specific number. I'll leave some space. I'll simply draw, write in slash, and insert the other auto text that is page count. All right, I'll click somewhere and check. So right now I see the name of the page. It's the first one from 1, and I can simply write in between. Let me show page 1 from 1, and that's that. So it's an information I wouldn't have to change every time. And if I wanted to, I could also, for instance, show things like the current date, what's the name of the file. But I'd say the last one I'll add, for instance, just here, what's the current date or date modified, date published. We have these variations. Okay, I'll choose this current date. All right. And I see it's now shown in this format, May 17, 2022. If I'd like to change that, I can simply go to File, Document Setup. Now I'll go to Auto Text, and here you'll see for current date, I can see at what format it's shown right now. This is the basic format change you'll see in Excel as well. So I know how to change it. I'll simply write in double D point and 4 Ys. So now it shows the date format in a more appropriate way. All right, that's it. What I can change now, simply by selecting this text field, change the font, maybe Open Sans Light, and I can make some basic changes to text box, like for instance, I can align text to the right side. Oh, decrease the size of box a bit. If there is not enough room for all the text, you might get this kind of arrow. So you can try to increase it, or maybe what I need to increase it even more, or delete unnecessary lines in text box. Right, that helped. Uh, so yeah, as a graphics designer, I really want to snap objects precisely to some grids, to some margins. So I can do that in layout as well. If I right click somewhere, I can show grid, and I can turn on grid snap as well. So for instance, for this text, I could try to precisely position it on these smaller grids, where the smallest division is 5 millimeters. Or I can simply try to maybe turn on off the grid snap and eyeball, and I can use arrow keys to have it precisely, try to have it precisely uh, one centimeter from the edges, from here, and from text as well. Simply using arrow keys, I can click, change the position of this text, and position where I need it. All right, that's about it. It shows the basic information I wanted, and I can hide the grid right now. And if I check my layers inside of layout, what you'll see is, so I have everything drawn on every page. I could try to turn it on and off to check. Yeah, it works properly. And now I try to create the second page and look how it works. So for the first page, I'm simply gonna not duplicate it, but add a new one. And instantly you'll see all these objects are repeated on the second page as well. So for instance, I'll name the second one visualization 2 with some spelling mistakes. So, and then the third one is going to be plan view. And the fourth one could be section. So my keyboard is not cooperating properly. That happens with Bluetooth keyboards. So now I have all 4 pages, and if I go through them, right here you'll see there are these arrows that allow you to go through all the pages. All right, everything works so far. So the next thing you should do is prepare some extra layers. For instance, for this default one, I will simply rename it SketchUp model. And on top of that, I'll create, for instance, text and dimensions. And if you'll need extra ones, I can create them later. But what's important is the um, basic principle that all the things that are drawn in a layer that is on top of another are also going to be positioned on the screen on top of other objects. So, for instance, SketchUp model should be placed below any kind of text and dimensions that we create. And I'll leave it at that right now. I simply can close, kind of lock this on every page, as I don't want to accidentally change it. And I'll save this layout file as a template. So when I bring my SketchUp model later on inside of layout, I can already bring it inside this page. So what I'll do is save as template. I can create a name for it. That will be a template. It's usually useful to write in what are the dimensions of the page as well. For instance, 30x30, and okay. And at that, I can simply close layout, and inside of SketchUp, you'll find there's a simple button, send to layout. Or if you look at file, menu, there's also send to layout over here. It can take a moment to open. I usually close layout before bringing a SketchUp model inside because sometimes it kind of layout locks and it doesn't want to bring SketchUp model directly to layout. So for me, at least, it's easier to close layout entirely. So now at the starting page, I'll see there's a section called My Templates, where I can see the template I just created. Basic 2022 template 30 times 30. I can select it, and instantly your SketchUp model should be placed on the last active SketchUp on this layout layer you created, and yeah, it looks okay. So, and also layout looks what was the last view at which your SketchUp file was saved. So that's the one that's shown on my page right now. And if I simply click and select this image, what I say that uh, it's kind of a window to my SketchUp model. You can even double click on this model and navigate in it to change it, for instance, to a different view. And pressing escape would allow you to go outside of it. But if I have a specific, for instance, perspective in mind I want to show, then it's usually easier to save it already inside of SketchUp, and I can click on this model and choose in scenes perspective 1. I guess I have to change it to a different one now. So, for instance, the perspective 2. Okay, doesn't want to cooperate. So I try to change it from, you'll see that there is a SketchUp model dialog window at over here, where you'll also be able to reset some of the settings maybe you manually changed. Right now, for instance, in viewport, I will reset all settings and it jumped back to perspective 1, and I'll try to change the scene here. So when changing from this side, it worked perfectly. All right, I'll leave it at perspective 1. And over here, I'd also like to have my SketchUp model viewport snap to the very edges of the page. So I'll turn on Show Grid and also turn on Grid Snap, and I'll move this SketchUp viewport right in the corner and snap this corner by simply scaling uh, to the lower part. All right, so now my SketchUp view fully fills the layout page, and I can simply uh, turn off Grid Snap as well as the Grid Hide Grid. All right, looks great right now. Uh, so I'll go to the second page, and it's empty right now. So from here, I'll use Ctrl C simply to copy my SketchUp model viewport. I'll go to the next page, use Ctrl V to copy it in this page now. It might take some time, maybe. All right, and through SketchUp model window, I'll change the perspective to perspective 2. All right, fantastic. That worked perfectly. And then I'll go to the third page, copying the SketchUp model again. And here I change to scene plan view. All right. This plan view fully fills the page right now. If I wanted, I could leave it at that. But I would like to make some changes, maybe. Uh, One is I see these trees as very simple shapes, but I had them in a specific 2D view as well. So at the same dialog window SketchUp model, I can see there are tags, everything that I had created inside of SketchUp. I see I have different views for the vegetation, and right now it looks kind of weird as if everything is on. Now turn off vegetation proxy view and all others as well. All right, leaving only vegetation top view on. And you see in a bit different style right now all of these trees. But if I zoom in, what you'll see, the plan looks quite bad because by default all SketchUp models inside of layout are displayed in this raster type view. You'll see over here in viewport section, we close tags for a moment. It's in raster view. What you could do is change it to vector and hybrid mode to vectorize all of these lines. But do have to be cautious about this because it might take some time, really. Because yeah, the vectorization process is not that simple, uh, especially if you have very detailed um, models. I'll try to simply change it now to vector rendering mode. Okay, I agree that it might take some time in complex styles. Press OK. All right, and it instantly looks a lot better right now. All the lines are a lot smoother. To add some extra things to this plan, for instance, what I can do, first check what kind of line scale everything is shown. So what I can do, for instance, is I'll choose the line scale to something like 0.1 points. And instantly, everything, all the lines are going to become thinner, right? Also, uh, what I can do is combine these SketchUp lines kind of together with uh, this SketchUp output. And how can I do that? For instance, I'll select everything from here, and in this viewport, I'll turn off everything to the people, the base, and all other elements. I said leave untagged. So I kind of see only vegetation visible right now. And what I'll do, for instance, I can, if your SketchUp model is in vector view, you could explode it. I'll try to move. It's like I can one whole object right now, and I'll ungroup it now. And what there should be is separate objects, lines that I can edit as I please. What I would like to do here, maybe for easier editing, simply ungroup everything over here. So what I can do is select a larger object, for instance, uh, everything here, and try if I can change the color of it. Since I'll go to colors, select the color. It didn't change instantly, so I'll look at shape style. I don't have fill on. I'll turn it on. And yeah, well, in this instance, it didn't work properly as I don't have closed shapes. I'll check if I can. Oh, it won't be so easy here as well. So uh, this version didn't work that well. What I can also try, for instance, if I want the faces only for the trees, I can try to bring them from SketchUp, for instance. Maybe I'll first set the scale of my SketchUp drawing as well. So if I look at SketchUp model, you'll see right now this whole plan is in a scale 1 to 154. I could change it to exactly, for instance, 1 to 100. That's too large for this sheet of paper. I change it to 1 to 200. All right, that would about fit on my page at least. So what I can try, for instance, I can go to my SketchUp model. I'll go to this plan view, turn off shadows. I'll turn on the vegetation, top view, change it in a different style maybe, have it in a simple, say, construction documentation style. And now at least I also see these face materials. So I'll do this maybe in two sections. So for instance, I could simply select all these trees, use Ctrl C to copy them, go to layout, and press Ctrl V to copy them inside of SketchUp. So what I can do now is set scale of these objects to the same as SketchUp model. Right? I'll change them to say vector mode, and I could kind of combine this line style at the bottom with a bit more interesting trees. I simply have to place them in the same position. All right. So that's kind of way how we can combine different kind of output together, both this live SketchUp model together with some extra objects that we simply copy from SketchUp. Also, I wanted to create the fourth page, so I'll copy this plan view to the next page. All right, here from SketchUp model section, I'll change the plan view to a section. And right now it looks quite bad actually, because I can't see trees in a normal way. So what I could do is change them from top view to face me variant. And now at least I can see the trees. Right now it's set to scale 1 to 200, so I can easily create this SketchUp viewport a bit smaller as well. Bring it down, for instance, a bit. I could add multiple sections in the same page if I wanted to. If I check right now, the style of this model is in still vector rendering mode. And what I can do is now add some interesting extra details on top of this plan, for instance. One thing uh, I would like to show this base in a different material, for instance. So, what I could do is go to layers. For the moment, I will lock this SketchUp model layer so I wouldn't actually accidentally move it. I'll create a new layer simply called hatch, like that. And I start drawing some extra shapes on the sheet. For instance, I don't need fill, I simply need a stroke with, for instance, I'll have it as a bit wider 1 point. And begin to draw it, for instance, with some offset from over here. All right. And I will try to follow this inner section line. And that's that first. I can select it and maybe create it a bit wider as well. After that, I'd like to, for now, maybe hide this lower part that I don't need really. So I could, again, I'm gonna draw with the line tool, set the style this time to have some fill, so I would better understand if I'm drawing something. And I set it to some gray color at this moment. So I'm gonna start again drawing from here, for instance. Now could right now snap to the same points. All right, and for this object, I could also, while looking at this shape style, I can turn on pattern. So I'll click on pattern and add some different hatch. So from pattern film library, I can choose, for instance, material symbols, and maybe add some simple, just sand texture kind of. I don't need to see this line even. I can uh, select this object and turn off stroke. And if I wanted it to be a bit maybe less visible, I could reduce the color of the fill. Maybe it's something a bit lighter. All right. And also, it's so important what object is in front and what's behind, even in one layer. So, for instance, I could choose this line I drew and change its arrangement to bring to front. So now you see it's right in front. All right. And now at least I have a better view. If I wanted to show maybe some contrast, add some kind of interesting sky behind it, what I can do is I'll have to first and foremost in layers, I will unlock the SketchUp model. For time being, I'll lock this hatch, and I will have to create another layer, for instance, simply call it sky, and I'll have it under this SketchUp model. So if I draw something, it should appear, let me see, kind of behind my SketchUp model. it works, but I will need to make some adjustments. All right, I kind of drew a face shape behind my SketchUp model. And the thing is that SketchUp model right now has this white background that is not transparent. I could turn it off looking at my SketchUp model. Let's see. I think it was, yeah, in styles section, there's this check mark background. If I turn this off, then now instantly I can see behind everything. All right. I guess over here I might have to change it to a different style because I have everything transparent. So let me try to, for instance, choose a different one. I'll go to the styles library, choose default styles, and there's a style called, for instance, construction documentation style, in which I at least have everything like this. All right. If that doesn't work, check another one, maybe. Can leave it at construction documentation style right now. It seems quite dark, but that's because of shadows. So if I wanted to, I could go to this effects menu and turn off shadows. All right, and I'll also turn off fog is off. But now, as the SketchUp model is set in this vector rendering mode, you'll maybe see this kind of weird banding in this gradient. I'll try to change it to hybrid. It kind of combines together the textures that I have in SketchUp together with also vector style in the line work. So after this, I wanted to change the sky. So I'll select this shape, go to shape style. I don't need this stroke. Now simply change the fill color to lighter blue color. Maybe something like this. So this is how we can combine different kinds of elements, hatch the SketchUp style together with its faces in different levels. All right, and also what I could do is add some, for instance, uh, elements of my SketchUp model in larger scale. For instance, if I go inside of my SketchUp model, I'll turn everything back on. All right. And what you'll see, I have my sundial itself. It's as made as a component. Or if it's not, I can create it as one. So uh, right now it's as a group. I'll create it as a component. I'll call it simply, for instance, sundial sculpture. All right. And I can save it using right-click menu, save as, save it on my computer as a separate SketchUp model. And I'll use save, and that's that. And going to layout, I'd like to show it over here. So what I could do is use file, menu, and insert. I will choose this SketchUp model. And now I can change its scale, for instance. I can turn different effects on. and show it in different views, for instance. So I'll try to go to SketchUp model section. I'll see what happens if I turn on effects shadows. Well, I don't need to see the falling shadows. At least I can show it in this kind of view. If I want to show it, for instance, in a more kind of illustrative way, maybe change the style to hybrid rendering mode. I could also change its style, for instance, to this simple hidden line style. So in styles, I go to default styles and change it to hidden line mode. So yeah, it's a lot simpler now. I don't need to show it, maybe. So I don't necessarily need to show it only in perspective. For instance, I'll make a copy out of it. For this copy, I will change and turn off perspective, and I'll set it as a standard view front. Right? And change the scale to, for instance, what can I work with? 1 to 50. That's like that. All right. That's kind of one view. If I wanted, I could copy it and show it also in a side view. So I change standard view to, say, left. There's not a lot of extra information, but okay. And over here, I could copy it and show it at top view. All right. And I have the basic views over here. I'll align them a bit closer, maybe. And for this one, I could also, for instance, turn off perspective and show it in an isometric view. So the last option, ISO, and change the scale also to, for instance, 1 to 50. So only when object is set to an isometric view, you can also change its scale for these kind of 3D views. And what I can do next at the end is add some dimensions. So for that, I will I will select these SketchUp models and I want to bring them on this layer called SketchUp model. So I'll click on them and there's an option called move to layer and I'll choose SketchUp model. Let me check if I lock this view. Yeah, I can't accidentally change them anymore. So I'll go to my text and dimensions view. I'll start by creating a dimension over here. For this top view, it's quite simple. Simply by clicking on points, you can bring out the dimension. Already you can see that I don't like the style at which it is shown, so I can select one of them. I'll go to dimension style, and first thing I'll do, I'll turn off display units so they're not shown. Then I can change the unit value from meters to millimeters. And I can also place the text in the middle of the dimension. And I can also, for instance, set it to always be horizontal. But also, I could change this, for instance, in what font the text itself is shown. For that, I'll go to text style. I'll change it to, for instance, to this classic isocuper style for dimensions. And leave it at 10 points, for instance. Well, and the last thing I could change for dimension is when looking to shape styles, I can also change what's the height of the lines for dimensions. So I'll set it to 1 point, and you'll see both these lines as well as these symbols, arrows, became a bit smaller. So this is a style I can already use. I'll take this style tool. I'll copy this style and I can paste it kind of on this second dimension. And instantly also this dimension style becomes as the active one. So if I were to try to create a new dimension, yeah, it's shown in this exact style. And a few interesting useful tips is, for instance, if I wanted to show in a line what are the basic dimensions here, I could, for instance, snap the first point over here. The second point might be here, and I can choose at what kind of projection I show this dimension. I'll show it to this side, and if I wanted to create the next one, I could simply select this point and should be the highest one and double click. So it instantly creates this um, continuation of dimensions. And also for dimensions in this isometric view, those are the most tricky ones because if I simply try to create it like this, it's not gonna look right. So in this case, what you can do is hold down Alt key and you'll be able to create a dimension as at an angle, kind of. For instance, I'll show the dimensions of the base by creating one a bit lower, and the second one I'll start from this corner to that one. And if I hold down Alt key, I can snap it to next to this one and to show what's the dimensions of this base, for instance. It's kind of tricky to show other ones, but I can try, for instance, if I start from one corner to other. Uh, at the beginning, SketchUp really doesn't, LayOut doesn't understand how I want to place it. But if I hold down the Alt key, you can see I can start to set the angle at which I'm going to place the dimension. And at the start, it's difficult to snap it correctly. If I simply hold my cursor, say, close to this line, it's going to remember the angle at which it is at, and I could now add this dimension like this. So uh, if I want to change some things, I can just double click on a dimension. For instance, change its position. I'll change it here and here. All right, and that's that. I go through all of these changes pages. I see I'll have my perspectives, visualizations, and what I can try at the last thing, I'll add my rendered view as well. For instance, for the third page, I'm simply going. Now at the second one, I'll add a third one. I can already name it. For instance, in pages, I'll name it render because I have one render as well. And for graphics, I can simply import them with insert. I'll choose an image, my render, and I can place it inside my document. All right, and I'll create it a bit larger. And if I don't want to show everything, what I can do is, for instance, draw a circle on top. Right now, it's kind of I can't see through it, but I could, for instance, turn off fill in shape style window. I can adjust its position a bit, and when I like it, I can select together this circle together with the image, and by clicking on top, you'll see there's a great option called Create Clipping Mask, which is going to bring this graphic inside of a shape I have on top. So I was able to cut it right like this. And if I wanted to, I could add some interesting uh, labels as well. For instance, I don't know, to show, for instance, the uh, geographic position of this sundial or other useful information you could need about this render. So you need to create this simple layout document showing rendered views, extra information that will be useful to understand, and you can save it as an PDF file using File, Export, and PDF. I'll save it in Desktop. Save it. I can select from which page to which. I'll set it to maximum quality, and I'll export it as a PDF document. The more complex styles and their combinations you have, of course, it's going to take a bit longer. If I now look at this PDF from PDF viewer, I simply have 5 pages that I can easily share with others, and it's also easier for printing as well. And for the last things, and of course, some changes in your model might happen. So, what to do in those conditions? For instance, if I go to my SketchUp model and I'll simply, for instance, change the position of one of my trees, right? So, like this, I can simply save the SketchUp model, wait for it to load fully, then go to Layout. And so to now get this latest version of the model, for instance, I'll go from this top view. I simply need to, one option would be to uh, go to layers. I will unlock my SketchUp model. So one option is to click on your SketchUp model and you'll see an option update model reference, and it's going to update to the latest version. Another option is to go to File and Document Setup. You will have these references tab where you can see all of the separate images, objects I brought inside my layout model uh, project, like for instance this sundial model. If I click on it, it's going to be selected. Or for instance, I can see uh, the PNG image of of yeah, this visualization. So I can simply see what kind of element is out of date, and using this button update, I could update it everywhere in the model. And I think you saw now the position of this tree moved a bit. And you do have to check every page if some unexpected things didn't happen. For instance, I see now um, the trees change to a different variant and some styles. So you might need to update that again. Simply going through all the settings we had, like in SketchUp model. I would change the style, turn on shadows and different elements to, yeah, to update it again, uh, and and resave your PDF, of course. And for now, I'd say that that's it. That whole lot of features you could still do inside of layout and tips and tricks. But for those, I would encourage you to go to extra trainings offered by SketchUp Latvia or other training centers in Lithuania, Estonia. And for that, I bring to you Marius for closing.